Like, at the same time as well, they have to be careful, even level 1, level 2 for Timber, because until you got a point in Timber Chain, you can easily get ran down. With Bash of the Deep and Tag Team at level 1, Reactive Armor level 1 probably won't protect you.
It won't. It definitely won't. You'll see. If they use Tag Team and go at him, I even think he should... I mean, Timber Chain, even level 1, wouldn't be that bad. He has walked well enough. The problem
No, it was just well timed by Alliance. It just went on the tower.
Yeah, that's the problem. He's gonna push now afterwards. They're gonna... Okay, he gets level 2 though, so it's good. Still alright for him.
Yeah, he loved the Welling Death, knowing that he wasn't going to stack Reactive Armor, so now he can go back for that point. Problem is, you either take Timber Chain or you take Reactive Armor, and if you don't take Reactive Armor, you never get near these creeps.
If you don't take Timber Chain, you can't get to the creeps as well, so he's just saving up for now, and I can totally respect that. Because if he gets in problems, he can level up Timber Chain. If he doesn't, he can get the Reactive Armor. Pretty good what he's doing. He's actually laning really well so far.
Oh, might get bad now for MP though. They're moving in. He left the Timber Chain. Gonna look to escape. Just about gets away, and the Whirling Death damage coming out. Everyone's gonna pop a salve. Says thank you very much.
He's doing actually so well versus them. Made them use their salves, even though he's 1 versus 2.
Stacked a little hard. They're still waiting on level 2. Once they get level 2, however, they have a lot of damage. They probably go for the snowball in this type of lane due to the Timber Chains.
Yeah. You can go definitely for the snowball. Also, what's happening is mid lane is being dual laned by jabs.
So 2-on-2 lane, basically.
Yeah, 2-on-2. So Koikwa isn't really able to take over, like, full control of this lane. But still, he's doing fairly well. He has 5 CS versus AM's 10, but he is playing versus 2 of them, so it's understandable.
Yeah, at the same time, the bear does take a lot of damage from the mana loss. Oh, they're going for him. There it is. The Slivering Crush gets at Boxy. He stayed on the target, and Tiger, he almost went down for that.
Yeah, he managed to bash him just to see Timber Chain. So that third attack just came in, fourth attack just came in as he was Timber Chaining. Unfortunate. They go top on Insania, but they do not manage to lift into the stun.
And of course, Cole, one of the fastest heroes in the game, can easily make his escape. Hasn't leveled into Blind and Light yet. Doesn't really feel pressured.
He's just so fast. Like, Kotl is insanely fast. This little old man on a white steed.
I feel like it's one of the most annoying heroes for me to encounter, like in the support band, when I'm playing my games. Because you're just chasing, you never actually catch him though.
You need some English hero, Nyx or Bounty Hunter or even Ricky or something that can blink on top of him. Then he's useless. Night Stalker used to be the thing, but Night Stalker is dead. Oh, mid lane, we have a snowball.
Oh, they're rolling in. They decide to back off though. The bear's getting pretty low. Arbed has to blink away. Meanwhile, on the top, the lift back comes in, and Mike looked like he might just get away, but DJ quick cross to ensure there's no escape for this Medusa.
No blinding light on that top lane. Still on Insania. Like, if he has blinding light, they can't really combo here. But I definitely understand why he went for Illuminate. It's Kotl. You want to be able to use that Illuminate as harass.
Otherwise, you have no presence. Nice roll in from Tuff, though. DJ, he's a little bit deep. He'll tank the gank.
And on the bottom lane, there's some back and forth going for...
You could say that again. He's both so low right now. Boxy, he's charging up the bash, though, so if MP goes in, he could easily die.
Oh,
he knows this as well.
Yeah,
you see that. He knew it straight away. He's like, nope.
Nope, hit the creep. You need to last it. Boxy, you need to last it. That's what he's telling him. How long are you gonna wait for top lane?
They roll in. Can they do enough? Ice, taking a lot of damage from the tag team. Turns around the double edge. Snowball save's going to be there after the lift, though. And DJ, he can't assist in getting a kill. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Timber did go down. And in the top, Centaur will fall. I was waiting so long in the bot lane because Boxy, he's actually going to deny himself now. The beautiful thing about what he done there is you said he needed a last hit, but he just kept denying creeps. And,
yeah.
Well, Timber never regens up because he can't get reactive stacks.
It's a very hard lane for Timber. Once you give the Slardar an advantage, Timber can just... Slardar can just take over the lane. And basically that's what happened. As long as he has those 3 charges up, like, the Timber can't approach him.
Boyfoot almost lost his bear there. Arbed so close to actually killing off the poor little creature. Not quite able to. Meanwhile on the top though, Tiger's going to go down here. They fight for the runes, and, well, he did get the rune, but he gave his life for it. The 2-piece.
I really have to say, I love the way Fnatic has laned this so far. Yeah, their Timber is struggling a bit, but the other two lanes are doing fairly well. The dual lane on Anti-Mage, I mean, it's not something you would expect, but it helped him out so much, like having that Disruptor there, having that constant harass on the Bear and on the Lone Druid prevented him from completely dominating Anti-Mage, because honestly, if it was AM on Lone Druid, it would be a no contest, like Lone Druid would crush that lane. They saw which heroes needed help and they acted accordingly.
Yeah, they basically chose to throw MP under the bus on this Timbersaw. And while you can argue the importance of getting the anti-mage ahead, it is a little bit worrying to see what's going to happen with Timber in the mid game, because we talked in the draft, we've seen it plenty of times, when a Timbersaw falls behind early on, he doesn't tend to recover.
I mean, we have seen that in the last game as well. When you have this hero that's supposed to be super strong in the mid game. Okay.
Trade in the top, actually. They did manage to get the kind of Tiger first, as they engaged him with the center. But Jabs made the rotation. Paid off.
That manly mid-cage standing in front with this snake.
Yeah, but not manly enough to scare away the center. He didn't save his support.
Yep.
At least got the bigger kill, though. That was a 3-on-3 engagement in the end, as Jabs had rotated towards the top lane.
We have some pretty mythical features on the top lane. Duza, Centaur, feels good, man. Anything else? Not really.
I mean, what else could you get? Like, no, there's nothing else mythical in this game.
Bad.
Need Zeus.
In any case, I think they need to have a really good lane with this Timber from now on. It needs to be that force that pushes them through the mid game. AM is gonna fall off. Like he's having a really good start. He's had a great lane, but it's still an anti-mage. He's gonna buy a Battle Fury and then he's gonna farm.
True. So you're gonna want to see this Slardar eventually just get active on the map. The good thing as well is Timbersaw can shove the lane really effectively. He can't take towers faster.
Oh, look at that. 2 creep waves plus the creep camp. If he manages to farm this, it's gonna be huge for him. But Slardar, I think he's gonna come over. He's gonna have something.
Can you though?
About this.
It's a level 3 reactive armor, maxed down.
With Corrosive Haze, perhaps. No.
You can't. You can try and just take the gold away from him. That's as good as it gets. He does manage that. Actually, I'm not sure he did get that.
Can't really do
pretty close.
Apparently, he's gonna go back, shrine up. Check the
he needs perhaps Tiger there for a kill. Like with a level 2 tag team, you actually just brutalize this Timbersaw.
Ice on the top lane, manages to get out. Tiger was a bit too careful with the ice shards. So.
Balti, he's given up on the bot lane. He's just trying to interrupt the anti-mage now. Oh, the bash coming out, the jabs found him. And you can put down the kinetic field, but it's too late. The claim's back. Isn't going to be good enough, or is it? The creep's got in the way. It still won't stop Boxy from claiming his prize.
The amount of damage that you deal with Bash of the Deep combined with the Corrosive Haze, it's just ridiculous. It's so strong. I love it. This hero is just so good right now. Does he have a Bracer coming in? Yeah, he has a Bracer as well.
What we like to see.
Tanky and strong as well.
I do want to see him take 1 point in Guardian Sprint at level 8 though. Just that extra move, that 20% you gain is worth it.
Honestly, I don't ever max Slithering Crush past level 1. And 90% of players are gonna tell you the same. The Bear is dead on mid. Not Lone Trade, but the Bear.
Oh, he lost his baby.
On it. Well played. I mean, 300 gold, that's insane. That's better than killing a hero, basically.
Definitely problematic. Has 300 mana, so it has a decent amount you can get out of Mana Void.
Back to the point about the Guardian Sprint, I think you definitely have to max that out. And
especially in this lane as well, right? Just to dodge out Timbersaw every attempt.
Exactly, it can help you. Keep you alive.
Instead, Boxy is having to spend a lot of resources into regular regens being brought out to him.
DJ's here now, maybe they can take... He has 16 sticks. And... Oh, but if he goes in like this...
Yeah, this is a little bit risky. He's going to move across now. DJ just staying hidden. There's a lift coming out. Slardar will make his escape. The runes are coming up. Can he get the other one is the question. It looks like he should be able to, actually. DJ needs to be careful. Yeah, DJ needs to run. Boxy moving across. He's been baited. Anti-Mage is indeed here, but the bash is going to come out. Boxy, has he got enough for the Fate Bolt? No. The Stampede gets him away. Now Boxy has no escape plan. He'll try and run off, and Arbed will not pursue. There is one slivering crush left. Oh, he gets low. Can't quite finish him off. Ice was tanking everything there. Snowball coming through. They look on Arbed, but there's the return Snowball. Times it right. And looks like he's going to roll in. Narbed, can he take enough damage? Nope. He'll just blink away to safety.
If he blinked on Koipa there and killed him, that would be so sick.
I mean, that would have been super demoralizing. With this many heroes in the mid lane to still lose someone. That Mana Void. Insania, he would have died from it, but he would have been living life on the edge.
But he's having this, so he's fine. Overall, though, that Centaur ultimate there was so good. It's one of those ultimates. He didn't use it for jabs. He didn't use it to... I mean, DJ, he didn't use it to help his Rubik, as we might have thought. He actually used it to get on top of Lone Druid on mid. Sadly for him, Lone Druid survives, but at the same time, he unintentionally saves his Rubik. So that's good.
No, we say it was a godly play. He intended both.
Yeah, insane play.
Also, though, on the other side for Alliance, yes, that kind of went rough for them, but look what's happening in the jungle right now. Insania has been constantly stacking these with the Illuminates. So the true winner in all of this in the next minute or two is going to end up being the Medusa.
So much farm. So much farm. He's already on top of the network stars. He's gonna skyrocket with this as well.
Oh, Boxy just went pretty deep. Jabs does actually drop the Static Storm, and Boxy got baited in. Delivering Crush turns around and Centaur gets him. Mana Void does kill him instantly afterwards, but he made sure it was worth his time.
Yeah, 1 versus 4 still gets a kill.
Slardar, reasonable hero.
Here? Reasonable, very reasonable.
Double bracer, reasonable. DJ, trapped in here. Oh, those ice shards. All right, turns out DJ, he knows how to play Tusk as well, he says.
That was really well played.
Patience had as well. He just made sure he could just line it up correctly. There was no rush. There was no panic.
Actually, you know what? Lone Druid is going for 3 Raid Bands and Power Treads. So this is going to be some Lone Druid that comes online really fast. And this is actually going to be a ranged Lone. Has to be, right? Because
I expect so.
Like this, maybe you can transition into different titles for the bear after you start to play it.
I feel like we almost exclusively see ranged Lone Druids at the moment, though. Like, it just seems... The problem with the bear build is it's too slow.
And with that range build, you can also combo well with the amplified damage from Slardar, with the corrosive haze that is. So overall, it's definitely good in this game. My problem still remains with the fact that
MP, he's been caught here. The Ignis comes down as well to make sure he can't move away. Illuminate being charged up. MP Stampede getting into safety. Ignis flips on the edge, but Boxy wasn't sure of it.
That disco ball does not work when you have Stampede in your team.
That does mean Stampede's on cooldown, so now Fnatic need to be a little bit more careful. Actually going on ice here. That's a pretty tanky Centaur you're trying to kill. Shards come out, blocks up the fight. Tusk is alone with the bear. They'll turn around the stomp. Double edge coming through. Stack Storm down as well. Jabs will go down first, but looks with the Mystic Stake bouncing through. Ice stands his ground against Koik with the double edge, though. Isn't enough to drop the lone Druid. He will fall. Medusa, the true winner, once again.
Okay, he's getting so much farm out. Anti-Mage is keeping up, but
middle tower is
have that battery or two, hopefully. That's when he's gonna skyrocket as well with his farming capabilities. Right now, it's not really that great.
We have to keep in mind the ramp up that comes out from the Medusa as well. This is a hero that can farm pretty fast because of the movement speed you're going to get out of the Yasha. And just being an agi hero in general allows you to move around the jungle. Also, this is the dire side Medusa, so this triangle is always accessible.
Yeah, and the left triangle around the shrine is so good because Stania has been stacking so much for that Uza. Overall, they're definitely utilizing the resources they've got on their side of the map really well.
Yeah, they understand their win condition. Insania still hasn't taken a single point of blind light, by the way.
Yeah, that's a little bit interesting. It's very greedy, that's what it is. With Kotl, if you aren't taking anything light and if you're maxing out Illuminate, you can defend a lot better, and Taiga can be defended.
Let's get Snowball in. The Bears here. The Water Punch comes out. Kinetic Field goes down. The Ignis connecting on the two. The Stampede tries to get him out. MP does find the tree. There's no one to interrupt it either. So he'll make this escape, but you do get one kill into the Rubik. That was their initiation. And Stampede was traded for Ignis.
Yeah, what do you think, like, with the stalemate in this game? On one side you have AM and Timber, but on the other you have the Lone Druid, the Duza, and the Star. Truth be told, their team fight is not as strong as Fnatic's team fight, but still, you have these three hard hitters.
Yeah, the late game potential is pretty strong for Alliance. Fnatic definitely has a team fight there, but just thinking about this Medusa when you get to late game, who kills her? Like, yes, anti-mage can do a lot of damage, but you've got the control for him with the Slardar especially. Oh, speaking of the Disruptor, Kinectfield's going to counter Static Storm. This time, Slardar will not be taking anyone with him.
The moment you mention someone, he dies, man. If you stop killing people.
Man, let's test this. Let's test this to the maximum.
You are truly a killer pigeon.
All right, I will choose people's deaths. So about Tiger, I think this Tusk is a really good pick. As you can see right now, uh-oh, he's in trouble. What's he going to do? Manavoid does actually get interrupted. Stick up and move away.
It doesn't work that way. You can't force it. Stop.
You can't force it. It's got to be natural. All right.
Yeah, it's got to be natural. You have that in yourself. You just have to believe. You don't have to force it. You know?
I mean, like, yeah, Ruby's been pretty good this game. Oh, wait, am I forcing it again? I might be. Koikva?
Stop forcing.
You gotta test your abilities, right? You know, it's like Bruce Almighty. He just doesn't believe it. He has to test a few weird scenarios, like with the soup.
Yeah, but he didn't fail though.
He didn't fail. Yeah, but you know, I don't know for sure until I try. Just like Alliance don't know for sure until they go for a try. They got a lot of heroes up here actually. They're gonna go forward on the MP. They can't quite connect. He was low on mana actually, so that was probably the best opportunity you get. But with that casual plate mail pickup, can't easily eat into him.
That plate mail is definitely good. During you're playing versus corrosive haze, you need it.
Tiger. Oh, I get it. There's a delay on these calls that I make. Well, Tiger's dead. Stampede comes out, does allow Centaur to escape. He was getting very low to the Medusa, which is an odd thing to say considering it was just the Medusa.
Yeah, he was trying to butt heads with the Duza and it didn't really work out for him.
Oh, they're rotating for Boxy again. This Slardar had such a great start, and now he's going to be crushed. He's pincered. He needs to escape quicker than this. Lift's going to come out. Kinetic Field, Static Storm's there. Walrus Punch up in the air, and when he comes down, Boxy's going to fall. Or can it? No, just about. The Wall and Death was in range.
They waited for AM so he can get some picks there too. Now they can take the tower.
This is looking pretty bad for Alliance though, because like, you know, people are like, oh, you shouldn't praise Alliance in that early game. They lost 2 lanes, but the Slardar was a huge power spike for them. And now he's just being crippled.
It's a very big consider.
Last enough person's going to die. He's trying to wait it out, but Static Storm brings it back. And it looks like he's going to go down. And not Static Storm, the use of the Connected Field, rather.
Game
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
How this do plan A? They're have blown the team. It isn't anything wrong. Oh, after worse is ball. The thing is, who does the numbers right? I say no. Does any right this game? Like all these
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, these aren't substantial pickoffs. Like we talked about Slardar being beaten to a pulp a little bit, and you know that's past now, right? That's no longer substantial. He's behind. He can give over corrosive haze, but
I was under attack. Shadow Blade on
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They can go on MP. There it is. He has no mana either, so there's no escape for the Timbersaw. Nice pick off.
Because
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Wow, he's not feeling like a position 1. That's anti-mage's job. Despite starting in the mid.
Play on save or whatever. Overall,
Radiant's bottom tower
Or
has
act.
fallen. Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, who would you make the plays onto? You kind of use it to defend people. Slardar tried to move in, but the sentry was down, so they knew about Boxy. They still do, in fact. Jabs. Well, he actually goes in pretty aggressive. The ring crunch comes out. Nightwolf's will sponge to protect. And the kinetic field goes down, which means they can't find the kill. And instead, Slardar will be the one falling. It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good. So nice. All the time. Maybe a little bit. Not the biggest. For me, always.
The thing, whenever you make these comments like, all right, what's happening elsewhere? Yes, you've got an anti-mage farming, but you've got Mike keeping up. You got a lone druid who's going to do a lot more damage than a Timbersaw is as this game goes on.
Right?
In trouble, maybe? No, he's fine. He gets the Timber Chain out just in time. They live, huh? Oh, you sure about that? Boxy's hunting. Sentries are down. Stampede gets them out. Oh, okay. How much are they paying you to do that? Static Storm drive back. Boxy in trouble now. Down to half HP. Trying to protect him. Ignis is dropped. It's a full defensive one, though. No one caught in it. I mean, you know, you feel bad for the trees that had to die for this, but doesn't do anything else.
Dire's bottom tower
The trees
is
are
under attack.
pushing. Someone.
Yeah, they're trying to back everyone off before they go to defend it, so there's no risk to losing people. Mike is just hanging around the mid lane because they know if they keep the Tier 1 tower up, there's no stage at which Fnatic go, all right, let's go Roche.
Radiant are scanning.
For Alliance, pretty simple.
Yeah, for Alliance, it's
They want to pick off the... They're smoked up. I went to see if someone comes to check the pit or... Mike's pretty far forward. There he is. Blips drags it back. Gaze comes out, though. And they push him away with blind light, which means the Storm doesn't connect. They may be able to find MP. They stun him on the spot. Roar's Punch going through as well. It's enough to run him down. Snowball forward. Does find Centaur. He hasn't actually got any mana. He hasn't got Stampede for 30 seconds, but he's a little bit too tanky to kill off. Meanwhile, on your base, though...
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But that is him. Over.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He cannot. Same time, Timber. He's not gonna when actively turning to a 4. You're playing. Maybe just anyone else. That mouse in that he has he's putting into PK. You don't have to worry about you have to worry about darn.
Yeah, you're approaching the point of Slardar Unleashed. Yes, he fell behind, but with BKB, you have no way of locking him down at all. Boipa pops that smoke, but they're going on him. The Static Storm comes down. He's surrounded. No escape from it either. Boxy does go in, but he's dusted up. He needs to back off. Out of mana. Oh, gets back straight away. There's Ignis going down, but Boxy, where does he actually run? He has to stand and fight, but this is not a good one for him. Snowball going through, stuns on it too. Illuminate does blast past, then they're going to get him low. Anti-Mage, yes! The Ignis lasts long enough, and Jabs will go down as well. Boxy gets the double kill.
Dire's top tower
That
is
that
fallen.
even is so good.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
Bites. Get you guys. The
And it wasn't looking good for him either. And actually, he's on the hunt again. He sees MP, interrupts the Timber Chain attempt away. Reinforcements are coming, but not for MP. This is a hard kill, though. Well, he does make it out. I mean, that was ambitious, to say the least.
if you win it, this is good.
It's the Prowling Zone. It's Boxy's free reign. And they walk into the pit now. Tiger's here as well with the tag team. This is going to be a quick Roche.
Well, now with the MKB on Druid, he's gonna start hitting it. Rush is gone.
And do you give this over to Quick Buff? Most likely. A glimpse back, gets Boxy away. Back into the pit, though, which means you can't initiate now. Koikfa getting low. Needs to be careful here. Luckily for him, Centaur doesn't have a blink dagger this game, or he would be dead.
I mean, MP could have went for that. Like, he could have tethered in. Sorry, timber chained in. That was a possible option.
I've got a crazy idea for Timbersaw. Rework where he just tethers the trees.
He tethers the trees. He doesn't destroy them. He's a tree. He becomes a reformed tree lover.
That is a beautiful lore story right there. We could write into that, and it's just like he's Spider-Man of trees, dude. You just...
so basically, Timbersaw and Tree and they're lovers, right? That's what's happening.
Yeah, I guess so. So instead of having like this big mech unit you run around in, it's just a goblin sitting on Treant's back. Yeah, that could work.
Sure.
Oh, Sania. The first hit bash as well, just to ensure he's dead.
That's cool. Yeah.
Full stuff away, doesn't matter. Manovoid's going to come out. Boxy does arrive. The bash as well, but Anti-Mage stands his ground, moves away. Oh, no, they interrupt the TP. Tiger, he read the move perfectly. Arbed's still running.
They can't get it. They don't have a blink on Vardar, so... I think if Insania used that Ignis Fatus there, instantly, AM would have died. But AM was just a bit quicker.
Doesn't mean he manages to get away. A little bit too close for comfort, though. They almost did have him.
It's only the position 5 that died on the side of Alliance, so I don't think they're too worried about. You should be worried about, though, is... Fnatic should be worried about this dude that has a Lincoln building into Butterfly. Done. Also, this Small Grid is building into BKB. After that, they're gonna push. They're just waiting these 2 items. They're gonna push. However, Koikfa might be in trouble.
He's pretty far out. They get the glimpse back. Static Storm is down, and Koikfa, well, he's dead.
Senya didn't even want to use his Willow Wisp there.
He thought about it for a moment.
Yeah, he forced himself in,
but look at Mike now. Looking to move in. He's alone. He got a little bit too aggressive. Box is going to be able to back him up. Size. He's low on mana. Actually getting War's punched up in the air. The gaze comes out in time. Mike just going to stand his ground against his Timbersaw. He's stoned up. He's going to stand and fight against us. In the meantime, Centaur will go down. And MP, nope. He misses a tree. The Timber Chain doesn't connect. The snowball through. Means that he's going to be one himself because the Lotus was activated. Can they actually escape? Yes, they can. Ice Shards through. We'll try and block MP off, but they'll just take the tower. And even with one hero dead, Fnatic cannot fight into this Medusa.
They can't really push, though, because of AM. Someone has to defend. They have to defend because there's a huge creep here coming in, and this tower is gonna fall. So, okay, they're gonna trade, apparently.
Yeah, they're committed now. They don't have a choice.
Moldred is alive, so he might be able to stop AM, but...
2 stops Mike right now is the thing. That second life on him with the Aegis means that no one wants to even touch him.
You can fight in 4 versus 5, right?
They don't want to, though. Like, AIM's coming now. They'll finally look to back away. They have to be careful about how they withdraw due to the glimpses.
They have 40 seconds more of that Aegis. So
yeah, but 25 until Stone Gaze.
Fnatic times this right. They have Abyssal on AM. If they pop the Lincoln, 40 seconds when the Aegis is gone, they might take down Mickey. However, what the AM is trying to do is keep...
No, I think he's after the supports possibly as well. Like, if he sees Insania, the Ignis is huge in these fights. That's done to Mike. Just stomping him up, slowing things down a little bit, but Lone Druid's here as well. Anti-Mage might not be able to wait much longer. They're going to lose the melee racks.
They have to wait.
Mike. Oh, they bait him in. Static Storm on the back line. Stampede comes out. It's too late. Buyback comes out of the center. The Ignis has been dropped. Koikfa's still alive for the time being. The Mana Void doesn't kill him off. Now Animate's dragged in. Arbed locked up on the spot. Will be able to blink away. Koikfa, he doesn't go down though. Jabs, he can't get a spell out. Koikfa's going to live. Mike finishes off the melee racks, and all of a sudden, Alliance, they're starting to take control here as they're going to take an entire set of racks.
Radiant's middle barracks.
At least it got denied. That's something.
Yeah, that's not really great. Having that access denied. That's
Mike?
Great for you.
They find him here. He was trying to TP out. Aegis has a little bit longer left, though. He can stand and fight. He's got reinforcements with him. Stone Gaze came off cooldown. Buyback's out from the Disruptor. He's looking to TP across and get range for glimpse. There's the use of the Abyssal. Onto the Tusk. Gets rid of him instantly. Boxy hanging around. They know about it, though. Stomp comes out. He's always under sentries, and he never seems to learn. Mike still retreating. Forced off to safety. But Arbed's still hunting. He wants it so badly.
The Aegis running out.
Yeah, Mike, he needs to be very, very careful. Stunned up. The buyback's going to come out from the task. They went a little bit too deep. Now they need to get out. Snowball going through. Aegis has been reclaimed. Arbed will be able to blink away just in time. Or will he? No. He has to use the counter spell. Going to go back in on the Tiger. Who is retreating? Mike. Protected by the blind and light. Mischance. Ice, pursuing under the tower. The Fnatic builds there. The Static Storm as well. Mike holding his ground still. MP needs to retreat. Ice. Ice Shard's going to block off his escape. That's going to be a very dead horse. He tries to turn around for quick butt, but uses the roar to make sure he cannot use the double edge.
All right.
That's Centaur dead for a long time, actually.
That should help.
Well, some buybacks have been spent both sides. Tiger bought back, Gabs bought. They traded the fact, like in the end, all of this, one side lost for Fnatic, which isn't good the role for them, as they also got the tier 2. So they got the shrine of not even about them. I mean, losing is pretty bad. Definitely. Opening shrine is so important. Like that's even
Radiant's top tower
the
is under
first
attack.
side.
Radiant's top tower has
That's
fallen.
take the shrine around watch it and get the ropes.
But it's not easy for Fnatic to do that right now. Like, the important thing, you saw the pings coming out in the mid lane. Alliance, we are 31 minutes in the game, and they still have a tier 1 in the mid lane.
Seems that the last I can't them. They won't be so open. Right now, I don't really.
Exactly, it's all about Roche access. If those shrines do fall, who cares? I mean, they've lost their outer lane towers. They keep the mid alive.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
Illusion.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack. Radiant's top shrine is
Meanwhile,
under attack.
Fnatic, they still put a lot of emphasis on this bot lane. They've got 2 heroes here. Arbed, DJ lingering around as well, just trying to shove this in. But Boxy, he's not going to let this happen anymore. He's going to make sure it stays pushed out.
Radiant's top shrine
And Arbed has moved on the shrine now. Tiger's thinking about going in.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I need that for
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
Arbed, oh, he gets the counter spell out. They can stun him though. They'll be able to blink away. Yeah. Bit of a weird one the way that interacts, but works out for him. He'll back away. He did get the shrine as well. They were trying to make a play with Boxy coming in from the top. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because it doesn't make sense at all. Oh, Medusa a little bit far forward. Stampede there, but the Ignis to protect, but it may be too late. Static Storm is down. Getting low on mana. Mike has got the Stone Gaze to work with. He needs to throw it out. Will finally use it as MP arrives as well. BKB activated though. Anti-mates moving forward. Looking for something. Mike has to fight. Reinforcements are close. Oh, DJ actually got stunned up. Moving through. MP, his team isn't with him. The Ice Shards have blocked them off right now. He needs to actually get out of here. The Spirit Vessel is ticking him down pretty fast. They want Mike so badly, yet they cannot get the kill onto this Medusa.
Because of
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
I think they need an MKB on that.
Boy, possibly. I think it should also be highlighted that we didn't actually comment about it yet. Is the Spirit Vessel pick up on Tiger? MP's game is not fully over, but this is where Timbersaw cannot dominate in a fight at all.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
But definitely harder now that so.
Speaking of Tiger, Lift's going to come out, holding him in place. Shiva slows him down. Nice Ice Shards does get him away though. Glimpse will bring him back. Kinetic go there as well. He has got the snowball to work with, and he'll use it to escape off of MP. Force Punch locks him in. Reinforcements have arrived now. Boxy going to stun him up. MP can't move away quick enough. First Orb comes out to make sure he's not in trouble, but the Stampede won't allow him to escape. The stun lockdown is too good. Timber Chain away, but it may be too late. MP, he's going down. It's a pretty long spawn actually. Still got a minute left. Arbed is already looking to creep skip just to be safe. The frustrating life of being against an anti-mage, folks.
It makes people like don't do anything with it.
Poor his bear isn't looking too good though. The Abyssal came out, the Mana Void, not enough to finish it off. He'll blink forward. Let's get the final touch. Arbed can move away despite having no mana. Quaker did at least have the resummon, but still, that's 300 free gold for the anti-mage. All it cost him was his Mana Void.
He has killed them like 3/4, so has been given. That giving twice, I believe.
And it makes me feel bad for Quaker. No matter what hero he's playing, his babies always die.
There's a feeling he's not on. Have some first. Now think he's here. Who do we report?
Peta. You report them to Peta.
Peta.
Yeah. DJ. He's got a ward on this. They're going to de-ward him. Mike doesn't know he's there though. He holds his breath. He'll be the living ward for them. He knows they're in the Roche pit. They can't let them have an Aegis and cheese. Look what happened last time. This isn't going to be quick enough. It's going to be close, but it's not going to be quick enough. Oh, Arbed gets in just in time. The BKB coming out and turn around the stun. Gaze has been used to try and push away. Mike snatches the Aegis. Arbed did at least get the kill on the Roshan. Lift up coming out the toss. Snowball through, chasing through. Rubik in trouble. Has to go Scepter, but not for long. Snake's going to follow through. MP on the side, just trying to cut trees and re-engage. Boxy is hunting though. And DJ, he will go down, but he buys so much time there. They did at least get the kill on the Roche. That's still going to be an Aegis for the Medusa. And cheese.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And just, well, we've been praising him, but we got to praise him again. Insania timed that blinding light perfectly.
I'm coming, friend. Wait for me.
Our speed game wall.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Jade, he's
How do you kill her?
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's
Right.
bottom barracks.
DJ at least got the Guardian sprint here, which he needed because he just bought back. He needs to be as safe as possible. Tiger goes in with the War's Punch through. Jab's already gone. The crits come through. Now moving in. The Ignis going to be there because Centaur jumped in. The buyback comes out in the Disruptor, but they're locked in place, trying to move away. Centaur, no stampede for 20 seconds. Ignis does protect. Mike continues to work on the racks.
AM isn't even gonna come. He's just still pushing. Now he's porting back. The problem for AM is he has no buyback.
But the bigger problem is Boxy's not here. So they're outnumbered. Static Storm goes down. BKB active. Points are going to stand his ground, but Arbed stuns into him. Nice pushback coming out from the blind and light. Buyback used by the Centaur. Mike continues his work. The racks will go down. On the stomp from Marv. Medusa getting low here. Lift as well. Tiger to save the snowball across. War's Punch up on the animates to lock him in place. Aegis has been expended, but Tiger getting low. Ice Shard to cover his escape. Nice blind and light knocks him back. The Abyssal comes out. Medusa, she needs some assistance. Stone Gate's going to be used. They need to turn around and run. They'll be able to. The BKB activated means Mike can now secure the range racks as well. Boxy is still not back in this fight.
There's glimpse. They should get out.
The Koifa won't though. They'll bring him back. He'll be the casualty of war, but they at least got the melee racks and half the health off the ranged.
So they're basically 2 lanes up right now, but they did lose the bottom lane. It's alright. It's alright for Fnatic, I believe. It would have been much worse because AM had no buyback. If he wasn't split pushing, if he tried to fight, and if he died there instantly, it could have been game. Overall, they're holding in. They're not in the best position ever, but
Things could be worse.
definitely be.
Things will get worse though, because you talked about the refresher and Sania's getting ever closer to it.
Super close, but there's a smoke up.
Try and jump in, Boxy. Breaks their smoke. They dust in the wrong location because he was prowling over the jabs. Oh, glimpse back. The ward down means they can actually find a kill and do Insania.
That's a good kill. It's really optimal though, as it's not allowed them to push or anything. And even if they do try to, Insania has the buyback. They're just gonna start with that.
Yeah, they're just going to absorb this space where they've always been in this bottom area of the map.
The issue that I see with Fnatic's drafts right now in this situation is the fact that the only guy that can take objectives is the AM. And don't get me wrong, Anti-Mage takes your base in a matter of seconds. He's super good at it when he's 6 lotted like he is right now. But on the side of Alliance, it's so much easier.
True. The Medusa, we saw what she could do. And that was with Quickfuck, not able to attack too often.
Koikwa powering Duza from behind. Go, dude, you got it.
Encouraging, yeah.
Encouraging.
Of course, if the bear gets involved as well, it does decent damage.
There's a DD.
BK.
Yes.
That's a stone gaze, but no, it's going to be back straight away. They might better get through him. Man of Void, they just pop him.
What are you
Mike.
doing there, Mike? Actually, they're gonna force his buyback.
Yeah, they're too close to the base. He's going to have to commit it here. They'll look for an opportunity off the back of this, though. MP moves up to the high ground. They can lock them in with the ice shards. There it is, coming out. Boxy actually gets pushed away himself. Walrus punch up in the air. Buyback's going to be committed. BKB's online. Koipa looking to engage with this. The match immunity means that they can't go on him. Snowball through. Stampede trying to escape. MP once again locked on the spot. They never let him escape. But still worth it. You give over your Timber Sword, but you force buyback out the most important person in the game right now, as Mike has to commit the cash.
Yeah, and because anti-mage is split pushing top, they couldn't just go straight down mid into the bottom lane. They have to defend. I don't know what Mike was doing on going to that secret shop on his own. He needed teammates there. I guess he was thinking he saw them all or something, but he didn't have any information on where Fnatic is. I think actually he did. Sardar was scouted, right? So
'Tis mine.
Yeah, it was a questionable move. Like, you
Very
could see they were
awkward,
stacking
yeah.
up there. You know that Fnatic has been playing around this bottom area of the map the entire game.
So basically, you forced yourself to back. Now, if you die, like, game could be over for them.
Also harder to find a pick-off now because you look on Fnatic. Rubik got a pretty damn good steal. He stole the snowball.
Jabs might be the big one though.
Yeah, he's in the bot lane alone. Kinetic field goes down. One more touch. Gonna go for the TP away. Mike! Oh, it's just in time. The Illuminate a moment too late from Insania.
Yeah, that kinetic field and glimpse were really on point, so happy that he lived. He played that well.
Beautifully done by Jabs. On his way towards an Agnum Scepter next, by the way.
That axe is actually very valuable. Always. Or it's basically a doom, so.
Especially against Mike. If he can't get the Stone Gaze out, how does he survive at all?
Not only Stone Gaze, it mutes his items, right? You can't BKB, you can't Manta.
And that means Insania definitely has to be perfectly positioned in these fights as we go later into the game.
So far he has been. As long as Mike doesn't do anything crazy, like wanders somewhere, misclicks on the enemy side of the map.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time, you know. Well, you just
happens.
You click on your map, but you click through. Yeah, yeah, I've seen that.
Maybe in your game, it shouldn't happen.
I'm not saying I do. Oh, Boxy! Oh. So close. That would have been a huge pick-off.
Oh, there.
Just about. I mean, like, was it this minute lingering vision when it comes to TPing out?
They have Aghanims on Rubik also that we didn't talk about.
Being a Rubik moves in, Boxy stuns on a 2, Stampede comes out, Slardar down to half HP, Stone Gate's being used, War's Punch, Static Storm is down, 2 of them inside of the kinetic field there as well. Mike's still zoning out though, BKB activated. Boxy is trying to get rid of these illusions. That is a defensive BKB if I've ever seen one. This is true, and at least half a minute until Roshan spawns. That's going to be 65 seconds without Stone Gaze. They definitely want to buy time and keep the pit scoured. That's the big catch.
Maybe they're lucky. And there's a refresher on Keeper of the Light, by the way. They're gonna have to save those KBs just for the Ignis spots. They need to get rid of those pesky little wisps because that's game changing. Same way Disruptor's ulti is game changing. Gets Aghanims. I think even also like the
thing is, when you look at Insane, all of his items are about enabling. Well, other than the ghost set, but still, everything is about enabling this Medusa, right? With the 4 stuff, you can get her deep or get her out. Then now with the double Flatus, you can actually set up for some pretty sick plays with the Stone Gaze.
Definitely. I also got force. Even the doubles is 100% good. I could always get it. And able to go. After that, you the refresher card is done.
Interesting the way the Koikfa has Ironmize as well. He's kind of... Bear's dead by Bear. Speaking of Koikfa. He's set up in a way that he's identified they're not jumping in first. They want to get rid of Nikke so quickly, so he's gone for the Daedalus straight off the MKB. He's not tanking up at all. He is Glass Cannon.
He's like... Virgin.
A single target focus, Dusa.
Yeah, I don't like... Why?
Dire are scanning.
Other hero.
MP. They've gone in on him. Actually loses mana pretty fast. Stone Gaze Stolen's going to come out. DJ trying to force them away with the sprint. He'll be able to run after them quickly. BKB from Arbet goes pretty deep. War's Punch locking him in, but he'll be able to blink away. Glimpse brings Koikfa not far away. Static Storm goes down, but doesn't clip on the box. He's able to move away quick enough with the Shadow Blade. Snowball rolling straight through pretty fast. There's zones down to DJ. Pretty deep. Now needs to actually get out Tiger with the Ice Shards, but it won't stop him. Gonna keep running. There's Ignis committed pretty deep here. They got the second one down as well. They can lock them in. Arbet, he already used to be KB. He can't escape quick enough. Blink just in time. Way too close for comfort. The Stomp's gonna come out. Centaur knows he's already dead, but Boxy zoned him out, getting pretty low in the meantime. Needs to make the escape. Glimpse is gonna drag him back in once more. The buyback's there. The kinetic field already down. Boxy dead. Snowball goes pretty deep. Tiger tries for a late save, and he'll give his life as well. Everyone else with Alliance says a bore. That is all we're getting out of this. They have to. There's no way you hesitate here. They'll at least kill the bear as well, but was trying to scout out. The buyback's committed. They know what is happening. They have at least got the resummon for that bear.
Game looking, so you definitely have to buy back there and try to fight it.
Well, you know, you almost killed Anti-Mage with 2 Ignises. You'll definitely kill him with 3. Sure, that's how it works.
That's it.
Now both teams will begin to square up. This does favor Alliance if this drags her out around the pit, because then they can have the double Ignis again.
Just imagine 3 Wisps everywhere.
In a triangle with the Medusa in the center.
The deadly triangle of death. Yeah, Medusa in the center and you put 3 Wisps around her and she stone gazes you. Go AFK. You can plug the electricity out as well.
Alright, Fnatic's in the pit. They read this perfectly. They got the stolen corrosive haze as well. There's someone on a Slardust. They can try and finish this off. They need to drop this right now if they want to at all. Koikfa does get them out with the Raw. Lift comes out to Slardust for a very long time. Stuns up the Medusa as well. BKB, activate Arbet going in. BKB from Medusa. Now the Ignis goes down. Stunned up. Arbet will be able to blink away. They actually need to finish off the Roach right now. It's the only way they're going to get anything. MP stuck in the pit though. They'll get him and they might actually be able to get the Roach. Trying to move in. TJ goes in. Static Storm goes down. The Ignis is still running though. Can they actually do enough? There it is. Down on the ground. No one's picked up the Aegis just yet though. There it is. It actually jabs. Jabs gets his hands on it. They're going to wipe them here now. Medusa trying to escape. She can't. Down for 125 seconds. No buybacks.
That's it.
It looks like it's all over. And Fnatic, they may have just 2-0'd Alliance. I was constantly just watching for the Aegis. That's the only thing that mattered there. And Jabs in the end is the guy to pick it up. GG.
This is so bad for us, honestly. Everyone is so easy of vision about stage. Everyone rushed it. And because of that disruptor ulti just destroyed buyback from the Super Soul getting there and rubbing with all the spells stolen. Aghanim from the Centaur.